How is it going, guys, and welcome to today's video. Sorry, this video is not going to be as long as your typical video, or as edited, shall we say, if edited at all, because today's video is a tutorial video. Today's video, we are showing you guys how to add leagues to your Football Manager. Now, I'm not the most experienced in this. There is different things that I do not know how to do myself, but I am experienced in adding leagues. By this, I mean new nation. So, for example, right. So the first thing you need to do, obviously, is add your league that you want to make, whether you're creating new rules or adding rules to an existing structure. So I know how to do this one very easily. Do this, and we'll use Andorra because this is the one I'm experienced a lot in doing. So we'll do Andorra, right? And now you've got to set your days, your season. So here we've got it as this. I'm going to set this to the 1st. I'm going to set this to the 31st. So a long season. Or at least a longer season than regular. No. And then you got your transfer rules. You don't need to worry about that yet because you asked how to do that. Now, obviously, you need to add divisions to the game. You'll click on single division. You'll do your first division. Now, there's the thing. You need to have a minimum of 8 teams. I do not know the maximum yet. Right, moving on. Right, so here he is. First division. 8 teams. Obviously, you need to have a minimum of 18, so it won't work. Now you do your number of rounds. So obviously, for an 8 division side, you'd probably do 3, because I did 2, not the best. So I'll do 3 for this one. 3 of 7. Now you want no promotion teams because it's top division, and you want your relegation team. So I'll do 2. You select your match day, Saturday, typical one. That's what I typically do. Right, and obviously now you can start to add your other leagues. So here we'll just add second division, 2, again, we'll do 2. Is it 8 teams again? It's 8 teams again. 3 times 7, 2, and then obviously we'll add a lower league, so we'll do 2 again. There we go, we've got 2 divisions now. Now, obviously, you might want to add another division, which is the lower division. Now, obviously, this is just adding leagues. Alright, so from here. But yeah, from here, go to this. Oh, right, yeah. Alright, so this is extinct, right? So what you need to do from here is you need to go to competition, go to nation, go to Andorra. Then you need to click on this. So obviously, it's extinct right now. You'll want to do is click extinct and click no. I believe there's not many teams. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. Yes, I believe it's in groups right now. But you won't want it to be in groups. You go to nation. We'll go to single division. Oh, we have to use this. Why is it not working? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's how we do it. Apologies that took so long to figure out, but there we go. All you do is you just gotta make sure it says domestic division, not in active competition, and make sure it's not the extinct box isn't clicked. Right, so again, there's only a couple teams in here. We'll do 3 again. I do apologize for telling you guys to fuck off, but fuck off. Right, and then you'll do your promotion places. There's no relegation places as of right now. But obviously, I'm going to show you how to actually add a league to it. It will have to be at the bottom of the structure. And yeah. There you go. There is your nation rules. Right, so this is your basic rules. And now, obviously, when you go to these, you're going to have to make sure they're all correct. So, obviously, you can see 8 teams, 2 promotion places. But what if you want a promotion playoff? Now, you have to set this as 1, right? Go to playoffs and select the type of playoff you want. This one, the cup, you have a cup type 1, a league type 1. No, this is for a win. This is for who wins it, right? This is the one you want, promotion playoff cup or a league. You could do a league. I've done leagues in the past. Now, obviously, there's only a couple of teams, so we'll do 2. right? Then no relegation playoff. And now you click this, and there's 1. And that's why you have to set this as 1, because otherwise it will set as 2. So as you can see, nation rules are valid. Now you want to add a cup, right? You go, so it's the same thing. You go, you go to your cups. Where the fuck are they? There they are. Go to your cups, you do FA Cup or whatever cup you want. And you click Andorran Cup. For that, obviously, you're going to need your teams. Now, obviously, you might notice it's 24. How are you going to do this? Now, this is pretty simple. We'll do one leg. Match rules. Make sure to add this because it's kind of annoying for me. Yeah, do that. Substitution, 3 of 7. Match day, Saturday. No. You'll put this in a midweek. There you go, Wednesday. Now, what you've got to do from here is you have to actually go into it and tell it how it's going to sort itself out. Because obviously, if you do test rules now, oh, it's valid. Alright, so it sorts itself out apparently. Yeah, there you go. It sorted itself out already for you. Sometimes it didn't do that, but it seems you can. And now you can just set the prize money, whether you want prize money or not. So we'll just go for the final, and we'll just, obviously you're not actually going to do this in reality, but we'll just set it as 100 million or whatever this was, whatever this number was. And the loser, 100 million. The loser can have 50 million. There you go. There's your cup, obviously. Then you'll want a super cup, for example. Click on this, super cup. But yeah, super cup. There you go. Select your teams. So first Andorran Cup. Boom. Match substitution rules. 3 of 7 again. Pick your rules here. Pick the date. You have to pick a date for this. And obviously, it needs to be in the season. So for here, we'll go for the 5th of. Go for the 5th of the 8th, 2020. There you go. There, your leagues are sorted. But now we'll show you how to actually add a division, right? Because you might want to add a new league. Now, I believe before you've added anything, if you set them all to 2, 3, 4, and then make a division before you've actually added them all, you can't actually do this properly. But now, what we are gonna do, we are gonna sort this out. So obviously, for your nation, you have to search Andorra. Like that, don't mind me while I'm eating a bit of ravioli. Yeah, you set your division and click on it, right? Nation. Fucking hell. Alright, we'll just do the video. Right, there it is. And then obviously we don't need it. Then obviously if you want it to be extinct, you can do, but I don't know why you'd make one just extinct. Competition level. Set your competition level. Obviously, competition level 4. Type domestic division. And now you've got to set a name. So for this, we'll just do Andorran Conference League. And we'll just call it Conference. And then CON. For cunt. What? Wait. And then we'll do this. And I'll do this. And this. There you go. There's your colours. Right. Obviously, you'll need some teams. It's not many. You might be thinking there's not many teams, which there isn't. But there is a way to avoid this, because actually there's a reason I picked Andorra. Is there's a good thing to do, which you could do. That's checking the history of the clubs of the leagues, because obviously there's a history for these ones. You can go here and, for example, Principat, they are extinct right now. All you have to do, say they're not extinct, and then move them to whatever, and then you go to stadium competitions and set to what competition you like. Now, obviously, for Andorra, there's a lot of big teams throughout the division, so you might want to remove them, have some new teams. But yeah, you'll just add it to a nation, go to Andorra. So here we'll use 8 more teams, and then we'll do Andorran Conference League. There you go. Now to make sure, obviously, you've got to make sure this is in here. Here, conference. 4th place with rounds 2. So we'll do 3 again. We'll just do an example. Yeah, 3, 7, then 2, 0, Go. Match days on a Saturday as well. Boom. Now, obviously, you've only got one team, which isn't going to work. You need a minimum of 8. So we'll just quickly go through the divisions and add them all in. And what we'll do is we'll be right back. Okay, so there's only 6 teams that were extinct, but obviously that's okay because now we can actually show you what else you could do. You could obviously add teams. Hang on, let me get this focus. But you can add teams from other divisions or nations. So we can do anything as well. So we could do San Marino. No, there you go. You got a bunch of teams there. San Marino do play in the things, so you might not want to do that. They do play obviously in the Champions League, and if you're trying to get your team good, you might not want to do that. Pop New Zealand. There we go, New Zealand. Obviously, they are actually in the game on a standard. We can add these. We'll add whoever I've just added. These geezers. They are now of Andorran descent. They now reside. Yeah, they now reside in Andorra. In Andorra. No, Continental Cup nation. But yeah, Andorra. And the city is now, obviously, you want Andorran city, so you do Andorra. They now reside in Pas de la Casa. Congratulations. Stadium is, you can set the stadium, you can set all this stuff, but there you go. You've now got a new team. And the other one is to create a club. So, obviously we'll go back to the Conference League. The way to do this, we'll do this in a, obviously, all you do is you just press add. You go to club, you go to the database, go to clubs, press add, set it to Andorra, and just set it all up. But I'll set that in another video. If you do want to see that video, let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. But for now, we will just add Auckland City in. Now what you want to do is make sure it says the amount of teams there is in the conference division, which obviously is 8. So 8 and 8. There you go. Doesn't contain subdivisions. You want some sorting rules, obviously. Goal difference. Goal 4. There you go. You set that for every division. So obviously we'll skip to when that's done. So that's done. And now when you test your rules, it'll tell you what you haven't done right. So for example, lower league, we haven't got any teams getting relegated from the lower league. We'll change that to 2. And then obviously, if you think you've done something right, when you test, once it's valid, it'll say verified at the top, which will let you save it. So, but obviously, you might want these new divisions to be in the cup. You'll have to change that. Obviously, add 8 more teams. There's 32. And obviously, so you'll have to add it here, which you do Conference League. There's 8 teams in. There you go. Oh, cup rounds. Pretty simple, actually. Add. Where's that? That goes up to the top. We'll set this for the 9th of the 9th, 2020. Right? Set this to the 5th of the 8th, like we just had. What we'll do is we'll change this to 8 teams because we'll only add the 2nd division in. Set this to 8 matches. And have 16 teams enter. See? That'll be the Conference League and the lower league. And boom, you are completed. If you want a cup, again, you can there's a Federation Cup you can other cups, Federation, boom. You want to add your 2 teams, you want to add them in. So for this one we'll do only the conference and the lower league. Number of legs 1, but you can set this to you can have 4 legs. Wait, can you do 4 legs? You actually can. Oh no, you could do 2. You can't do 4. No, you can't do 4. You can do 2. That's a shit. Set this to whatever you want. So I know 3 and then 11 from 12. There you go. Bit mental. You have to click on this, make sure the cup, again, you'll have to click on this. You have to click on this little sidebar here. Go to Federation Cup, make sure it's all correct, get your prize money and everything. So go to Cup Rounds, as you can see it's correct. Boom, yep, there you go. Make sure the legs are done, and there you go, as you can see the legs are okay. And make sure you've tested your rules so there's nothing wrong. There you go. And boom, you're done. So what you'll do is you'll save edited data. For this, obviously, we've got an Endora one, which isn't the best, and I do need to edit. But for this, we'll do YouTube. Save. Okay, and now we'll pop over to the actual FM, and I'll show you how it works. So what you want to do is you want to go to career, but I believe you could do create a club. I don't know, though. Create a club's a bit... Oh, it doesn't let you click on it. Have a quick look. I think you can do it. If you have it selected, not sure though. What would do? Press cancel. Create a club. I don't know, but we'll click on YouTube for now. Advanced setup. I don't think you can do create a club. I'm too sure. It's a bit fiddly. But obviously, you want to remove all these. Remove whatever you want. Obviously, you don't have to remove that. For this, we'll just do this. And as you can see, it's there. Make sure you've got it selected before you start. It'll be at the top right, which, as you can see. There you go. You've got the leagues. Now we'll just do a start. 4 leagues with 1 station. It should just set up. If it doesn't set up, it's being a cunt. That's when it's up. Alright, so the following clip is muted, but basically what I'm waffling about here is basically I'm saying that you can do any club obviously, but I picked unemployed just to like show off what's going on. And basically all I'm saying is just that for some reason on the history you can't seem to get rid of the points. You might be able to, but to my knowledge you can't. And apart from that, yeah, I was just showing a couple things off. You know, you might want to send it to whatever. Not too sure what I'm talking about there. It's cut out. Really, you can't set points. There's a couple other things, I don't know. But apart from that, it's basically set up. And with that, I'll allow myself to take back over. I do other videos. I don't know how to do continental Asian. But I will learn. Yeah, so for this, we won't call it anything. We'll just call it Ebola, because why the fuck not? Save it. Should be saved any second. Go. There you go. Your leagues are done. So obviously, you might want to make sure that everything's sorted. You might want to move to the day. Obviously, you might want to go make sure it's working. Go to August 7th. It goes, but that is going to be the end of this video, guys, because that is basically sorted. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helps. If you didn't, well, no, joking. Yeah, I hope this helps. If you didn't, well, I apologise, but this is the best of my knowledge. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time, and goodbye.